Madam Speaker, today's rule is a testament to the hard work and leadership of the Appropriations Committee led by Chairwoman DeLauro. I applaud the efforts of my colleagues on the Appropriations Committee and their staff to prepare legislation that meets the needs of everyday Americans, to grow our economy from the bottom up and the middle out, rather than relying once again on the failed trickle-down economics of the last 50 years. Given the draconian consequences of failing to pass a budget, I encourage my colleagues in the House and Senate to move quickly in negotiating a final budget bill so we can fund the government on time. It's the responsible thing to do. We cannot afford to govern from CR to CR or to pass a budget bill halfway through the fiscal year. I'm also incredibly grateful to my colleagues on the Energy and Commerce Committee and the Judiciary Committee for stepping up to present legislation to protect fundamental American freedoms that have been placed at risk by the right-wing majority of the Supreme Court in overturning Roe v. Wade. I urge all of my colleagues to protect the right to contraception with the act of that name, and to repeal the statutory ban on same-sex marriage by approving the Respect for Marriage Act in its floor consideration. At a time when Americans' rights are under attacks by a well-funded extremist minority which has seized control of the Supreme Court and some state legislatures, it's more important than ever for elected members of Congress to use their legislative powers to protect and expand Americans' personal and fundamental freedoms. So, Madam Speaker, I urge all of my colleagues to vote for the rule and the underlying legislation. I yield back the balance of my time, and I move the previous question on the resolution.